24, supplemental declaration of petitioner in support for request for domestic violence restraining order. 5/7/24, petitioner's declaration regarding request for order regarding child custody, child visitation, and move away order. So she put in all her declarations. 5/31/24, petitioner's declaration regarding ex parte request for order regarding child custody and child visitation. 9/10/24, petitioner's reply declaration. Cue more parasocial weirdness. Yeah. 1/15/25, petitioner's declaration regarding ex parte request order. 3/24/25, petitioner's declaration regarding ex parte request for order. Petitioner's declaration request for domestic violence restraining order. 4/2/25, petitioner's supplemental declaration. Reserve. So we did nothing fucking. I mean, what the fuck? Are we sure that's where it ended? Like, I mean, this really didn't change that much. Reserved for impeachment, reserved for impeachment, reserved for impeachment. Yeah, I know. The superfan thing does sound weird. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know why they're moving it up to $9.99. Petty stuff she added. I mean, it's just the declarations. She added the Easter Bunny outfit. That was already on there last time.
Embarrassing Santos online. It's not about Santos.
Yeah, video and transcript of John. I don't think these were on here last time.
My baby.
Brianna being a fucking rat chihuahua. I remember that. Busted. Yeah, so she just added
Mufasa
some things.
in the house.
Mufasa in the house. Okay, that's all I think about that. I mean, at this point, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We can address after we do the Jordan documents, we can address some more predictions and 2K's inability to co-parent. Hello. I heard Santos is starting T-Pages. Well, I have not received a threat, so I would think that I would be high on that list. What are we being threatened for? Does she really think she is pulling the wool over everyone's eyes? I think they're all pulling the wool over everyone's eyes. Jeremy K.
Santos loves us.
He does. Deep down inside, he hated us for a bit. He respects it. Okay. I would be intimidated by me. If I tried to pop in last night and I saw what was going on, I saw a lady in a blue wig and pink lipstick around her mouth to her nose, okay, and a fucking diaper on, I would say, I probably should not message this lady and threaten her. This is probably not the best idea. And I would back away. But that's just me. Just me.
Kinda sad Santos didn't make an appearance last night now.
I wish that he would have requested me because I 100% would have accepted. 100%. Those Daisy Awards. Okay. Is this the new answer to complaint? This is just the demure. I need the original doc. Do we not have the original doc? Mods, could someone put the original? I don't need this. I need the original doc. It's on the drive. Okay. Now I gotta work for it. They said. Is Jordan still at the clap house? See, I find confusion in that because I saw a post that was saying that. I saw something about Bree and Valet possibly had dinner together. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I haven't been paying attention to these people the past few days. So I saw somebody say, is he at the clap house with Valet or Hannah? If he's still at the clap house, I find that strange. Why are we still being sued and still there? I don't know. Jordan had told me at one point, Lord, not the gonorrhea house. That's right. Oh, thank you,
believe he
Okie.
is. Danny filed wrong, so they gave him extension for Danny to file again. He was there. I saw him on Mike's stream in real time.
I just find that weird because Jordan did tell us when he was live with us that he didn't think Danny would, like, him and Danny were going to work it out or whatever. And now this is still happening. So I don't know. Now that I got these pretty nails, I'm going to do
Jordan said that there is like
ASMR.
3 people still living there.
But why? So are they living there for free? I need to know what's going on. I don't like that. I don't like that. Guys, where's it at in the doc? This ain't
Vale
it.
made statement about being in LA for spicy work.
I heard
Jordan,
that.
Mike, Zach, and Travis supposedly.
Okay. Well, I'd be reading this, but
He said he is making a new content house.
that's what he had said too. Okay. Nope. I cannot find this. Well,
I really wonder if Vale went to Texas.
she did. Hi, Michelle. She blocked you?
Didn't he leave us in charge of all that?
Mm-hmm. For sure, 100%. Guys.
It's in Discord now.
Okay, got it. All right. Appreciate it because I need to be able to hop back and forth to this.
Clam slam.
Not the clam slam. Not the clam slam. Okay, guys, we'll get this pulled up for y'all. So this is going to be Jordan's response, which weird because nobody else has responded. I don't know if y'all know. You have not missed that. Well, if you missed last night, you did miss a lot. You asked whose shirt she was wearing and she blocked you? What the hell? Vale, she commented on my video today and I went to comment back and then she deleted it. So I was like, okay. I don't know. We'll address some Gabby things here in a little bit too. I'm still deep in the investigation on that. I uploaded over 300 pieces of evidence to our doc. And this is not a place where you're going to come and I'm going to say, hold on, here's my evidence. And it's going to be my phone screen. And then you're going to have to try to see with me from your screen to another screen and try to figure it out together. This is a production. Okay. I can pull it up on the screen. It's not blurry for you. This is a good time. This is good for the elderly who have eye trouble. This is good for the ADHDers. Okay. Welcome. Enjoy the show. The hell is
Help
this?
is on the way here!
Mrs. Delmar.
Help is on the way!
Yes, exactly. I'm not going to tell y'all my evidence and then it's never mind. I'm not going to quit talking shit. Defendant Jordan Hazarian hereby responds to the complaint on file herein as follows. Parties, this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 1 of the complaint, and based upon such lack of information and belief denies
Objection!
generally and specifically each and every allegation set forth therein. This answering defendant, oh wait, we'll wait for that one then. Okay, so let's look back at paragraph 1. Plaintiff Daniel Fitzgerald is and was at all times mentioned herein an individual and resident. Wait, is it down here? No, it's just this. It's just Danny's fucking address. So he admits to this. Okay. He's like, yeah, you're right. That's you. That's your address. Yeah. This answering defendant admits the allegation set forth in paragraph 2 of the complaint. Upon information and belief, defendant, how can new followers catch up? Well, let me tell you, I got this thing in my bio, a link tree. You click that, there's a thing in that bio called a YT. You click that, and every live for the past, 2 months is on there, and you can watch them however the hell you want. But if you just want to catch up on the last few episodes, they're right there for you. In order, there's also shorts there that you can watch, or I don't know what that, reels, whatever, the shorts, YouTube shorts, is that it?
Drive
Those
safe,
are all on there.
Final, no
as well
refunds.
as if you click my backup is in my bio, there's clips there of everything as well. So if you just want small stuff to kind of get the lore, that's there. If you're trying to catch on to big episodes, that's all on the YT. You could pretty much find it anywhere though. So also very important if you're new here, drive safe. We have a person on here who is in a wheelchair full time who ran over her father.
What have I missed? I just got here.
Okay. And that is a very important part of the lore. She ran him over because he called her a bitch. And we had a guest on this show say, drive safe to her. Important lore. Other important lore here. Mufasa. He comes in to dance occasionally. Important lore. No refunds. We had someone being accused of being a scammer. I said, do you have any regrets? Do you wish you could change anything? And they said, yeah, I wish I had put... I can't even say it. I can't even say it because I was in shock. I was in shock. She said, yeah, I wish I had said, what did she say exactly? I wish I had said no refunds, no returns, that you're not getting your money back. Okay. I can spend it on whatever I want if this doesn't happen. I wish I had put some fine
All
print
sales
there.
are final.
Okay. No take backsies. And also, we are not friends. None of us. Not one of us. We're acquaintances, co-workers. A disclaimer. That's exactly what she said. I would have put a disclaimer. So that's pretty much the gist of the lore. Also, we have a mystical pickle and he leads the way for us. So you're pretty much caught up at that point. There's a few extra things you might want to dabble into,
I still
though.
can't believe she said that law.
We do love the pickle. I still cannot believe she said it either, but we're here for it. Also, yes, witchcraft.
It's okay. I am used to not having friends.
Yes, that's
and we
good.
Love Neil the
good.
Seal Law.
Good. Oh, we do. We respect Neil the Seal here.
Little
Very
do you know,
important.
we're all coming to family Thanksgiving law. I love our
that
lore.
too. And Jeremiah K. Jeremiah K. Oh man, yeah, the lore gets intense here. Thanks, Ams. Oh, and Sandy Boo Boo. This is little Sandy in his pretty pink dress. I got to get I'm working on the wig getting better. I got to cut holes in the top so that the ears can go through and it'll be better. You just give me time. Oh yeah, I haven't paid my mods, but don't, God. Oh, God dang it. Lipstick lore. Beautiful shade of neon pink lipstick for those of you from the Mama Doodoo era. So, oh shit, you live 3 hours from
Neil? I
Neil?
sent you details on IG.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, thanks, Mama Bear. Oh, and we do, if you subscribe, this button, you can subscribe, you can become a part of the Crash Out Crew Coven cult. And you get to join our
Jordan
Discord,
needs to pay you
which
first.
is, yeah, when Jordan pays me, then I'll be able to pay my employees. That's how it works. The CEO goes down. I feel cheated now. So, and I do also occasionally put on a diaper because there's this guy, the diaper lord. You're going to really need to catch up. There is a lot. There is a lot. I mean, I feel like that's, Sun Moon. I heard the disrespect will not be tolerated here. No, that's right. I also work as a judge. I am not
I was
licensed.
so confused last night.
And it's fine. It's kind of fun just to ride the wave. You never know what you're gonna get. You
Don't
didn't,
discipline
Sun
your
Moon.
kid or CPS will be called.
That is true. CPS will be called. My kids drink out of the toilet. And that's pretty much it. He talked some sort of shit. I think he's mad that you talked to me for some reason. I don't know. It's silly goose behavior. Silly goose behavior. Okay, so upon information and belief, defendant Jordan Hazarian is an individual residing in LA County, California. Hazarian is a social media content creator and at all relevant times was a leasee of the Weed Lake property.
Did you just say Shelly is mad at Sun Moon?
Yeah. Yeah, y'all didn't hear? Yeah. Make sure y'all send me all your heart me's, please. Because I want your heart. I want to be the keeper of your heart. Aw, thank you, Ambi. Y'all help mine. Yeah, so the T is he I don't know. So like basically
Shelly blocked Sun Moon.
he blocked Sun Moon and he kind of like talked a little shit and said
You
something
forgot
about
Crash Out.
Oh yeah. Crash Out, yeah.
Okay, I have on recording.
And he was talking shit on his stream about Sun Moon. I think he just got super
Declining my man
offended
for Kayl1e.
because he thought that he was going to be the center of whatever Sun Moon was doing. And to find out that Sun Moon was like actually is doing something educational and important for that matter, that he would have to speak to more than just him, bothered
How can anyone
him.
be mad at Sun Moon?
That's what I said. You know what the problem is here? I know what caused this. Capitalism. I'm just saying what Sun Moon would want me to say. Yep. See? No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Not the diaper rash.
Being dramatic
Don't fret,
so
Sun
y'all
Moon.
do this and he gets some attention.
Yeah, that's literally all it is.
Out of all people, Sun Moon?
That's what I'm saying. We love and respect Sun Moon around here. So basically Jordan just admitted to
You're one of us now, Sun Moon.
That's right. You're unwillingly a crash out with us.
Not the narc
So-
thinking the whole report is about him.
Right. Basically, the first two things are, hey, this is Danny. This is where Danny be living. And hey, this is Jordan. This is what Jordan be doing. This is where Jordan be living. So he admitted to those two things. I saw people all across the thing that are like, he admitted to multiple things. But like, that's very normal. Those two things right there. Like those two paragraphs are correct. Yeah. So 3, this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to
Danny
answer the
doing Danny
allegations
things.
set forth in paragraph 3 of the complaint, and based upon such lack of information and belief denies generally and specifically each and every allegation set forth therein. So that's for 3, I guess. Why didn't they say set forth in paragraph 3 then? Don't be changing it up on me. Upon information and belief, defendant Etai Ferguson is an individual residing in law. Okay, so he doesn't know shit about Etai. 4, this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 4 of the complaint, and based upon such lack of information and belief denies generally and specifically each and every allegation set forth therein. So that is 4. That one says, upon information and belief, defendant Brianna Olson is an individual residing in Los Angeles. Same thing, subject at the part residence. He also says they may not be their legal names. What may not be their legal names? I mean, it doesn't matter. They know they're being sued. All right. Down to 5, this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 5 and the complaint, and based upon such lack of information. Oh, did it say paragraph 3? And I'm just dumb. I forgot that that's the ADHD. I forgot it said it. You were scared. Bree was not on the lease though. So basically he denies all the rest of those. And that's 5. The true names and capacities of defendants named herein, as does 1 through 25, are unknown to plaintiff, and therefore plaintiff sues such defendants by each fictitious names. Plaintiff will amend his complaint to identify these defendants' true names and capacities once such information has been ascertained or ascertained. Ascertained. That sounds better. That sounds right. Plaintiff is informed and believes, and on that basis alleges that each fictitiously named defendant is legally responsible in some manner for and proximately caused the harm and damages alleged. All right.
How many court cases, lawsuits can we get going at one time, TikTok G's?
Bro, I'm telling ya. I'm telling ya. Oh, God, I hope. Man, listen, Bree needs a damn break. Everybody trying to sue Bree. So, says this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 6. I'm not going to read the whole thing of that because y'all don't give a fuck about that. 6, the court has jurisdiction over defendants because, among other things, defendants are all permanent residents. So basically he's saying Jordan don't fucking know. Jordan don't know if they're permanent residents. He don't know. 7, this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 7. Venue is proper in LA County and in the judicial district under the California Code. Jordan's like, I don't fucking know if this is the right jurisdiction. You tell me. Okay? File this shit and you tell me. 8, the answering defendant admits the allegations set forth in paragraph 8 of the complaint. All right. On March 2nd, 2025, Hazarian and Ferguson entered into a written residential lease with Fitzgerald for the subject property lease. He says, we did it. We signed that damn lease. It was me and Itai. Okay. Guilty. Sorry. Hurt my baby. Jordan, I feel, is honestly going with the flow. Maybe. All right. 9, the answering admits the allegation set forth in paragraph 9 of the complaint. Hazarian and Ferguson are on information and belief professional social media influencers who profit from their social media postings. Hazarian and Ferguson represented to Fitzgerald that they were in need of a short-term residence suitable for content creation to be used for their social media postings. Jordan says, I am a social media influencer, and we did get this house to make social medias. So, admitted. Guilty. 10, this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 10. I don't know why 2K would need to add this to his evidence list. On information and belief, Olsen is a prominent professional social media personality who goes by Wild Child Bree on social media platforms, including at least Instagram, TikTok, and Kick. Olsen profits from her social media postings. Jordan said, I ain't got no damn clue if she's profitable or not. She is no longer under my management. 11, this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 11. With Hazarian's knowledge and encouragement, Olsen moved into the subject property shortly after Hazarian and Ferguson entered into the lease. However, Olsen never received Fitzgerald's permission, consent, or inclusion on the lease.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boys. Good boys.
Jordan said, I don't know nothing about Brianna Olsen. I can neither confirm nor deny whether she has been in this residence. I do not know if only she paid the bills here. I cannot confirm nor deny. Fitzgerald's, Wrong. Here we are. This answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 12. Fitzgerald's business of
That's
renting
how they got
the
away with not having to give her back her stuff.
yeah, makes
Very
sense.
politician of Jordan.
Very politician. Fitzgerald's business of renting the Weed Lake properties depends heavily on his favorable reputation among the social media influencer community. A significant portion of his bookings derive from word of mouth and online chatter within that community. Jordan said, I don't know not shit about that, sir. I was just here renting a house. I did not hear about this from any other social medias. I just said this is a nice house and I want to rent it. So I ain't got nothing to do with whatever the hell you're saying in that paragraph. 13, the answering defendant denies. So basically, all the other ones aren't him denying. Those are all him saying, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Now this one, the answering defendant denies generally and specifically each and every allegation set forth in paragraph 13 of the complaint. On March 29th, 2025, the defendants invited Fitzgerald to the subject property. Jordan said, the fuck we did. You were not invited. Thank you, Alyssa. The hell? We did not invite you, sir. You just showed up to this property. 14, the answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 14. Fitzgerald, along with his friend Cam Scott, arrived at the subject property to confirm that the defendants were not throwing a party. Jordan said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. 15, the answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 15. Earlier in March of 2025, defendants had thrown a party that resulted in significant disturbances to the neighbors of the subject property. Jordan said, couldn't be me. Wasn't me. Don't know nothing about that. 16, the answering admits the allegations set forth in paragraph 16 of the complaint. During Fitzgerald, God dang it, this was what I thought it was going to be. March 29th, 2025, visit to the subject property, defendants invited and insisted that Fitzgerald join them in a jacuzzi. The invitation to which defendant refused. Jordan said, okay, you got me this time. And only because it's on a stream and there might be a recording out there somewhere. I did ask him to join us in the jacuzzi. That's my bad. 17, this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 17. After Fitzgerald and Cam Scott departed the subject property, Olson initiated a series of live streams and social media posts falsely labeling Fitzgerald as a Smex smafficker. Jordan said, I don't know nothing about that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's all Bree. Get her. Get her. 18, this answering defendant lacks information and belief necessary to answer the allegations set forth in paragraph 18. The live streams and social media posts were viewed by hundreds of thousands of people on Instagram, potentially millions on TikTok. Jordan said, don't know nothing about that.
Does
19,
Jordan know anything?
Well, according to 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So 40, all the way down to 42, he lacks all information and belief necessary. He said, I don't know anything. This has nothing to do with me. I don't know anything at all. Okay, Jordan. So we'll just skip all that. I plead the fifth, basically. He said, Danny, I don't know anything that you're talking about. This doesn't have anything. He's not denying them. He's just saying, I don't know. I ain't got no clue, sir. So So 43, this answering defendant hereby realleges and incorporates every response and set forth in paragraphs 1 through 42 above as set forth fully herein. This answering defendant denies generally and specifically each and every allegation set forth in paragraph 44. So 44, defendants published several false and defamatory statements regarding Fitzgerald on social media. Defendants' defamatory statements were intended to harm plaintiffs' reputations and present plaintiff as a SMEX trafficker. This is Danny Fitzgerald that's against him. And Jordan saying, I didn't do none of that shit. 45, the answering defendant denies generally and specifically each and every allegation set forth in paragraph 45. Defendants publish the defamatory statements with the specific intent of injuring the plaintiff's reputation in his capacity as an owner and operator of the Weed Lake properties, as well as his reputation associated with his other business interests. Defendants' false and defamatory statements cast Fitzgerald in a negative light. Jordan said, nope, wasn't me. Which Jordan said that he, none of this has anything to do with him, really. He has said that before. 46, defendant denies generally and specifically each and every allegation set forth in paragraph 46. He does the same thing for 47. Same thing for 48. Same thing for 49. 50, 51, and 52. So all of those, which are
Did
basically...
Itai and Bree not need to attend?
I just don't think they've responded, which would honestly probably be if they don't respond, it's a good thing for Jordan because he can just put it all on them. So, basically it's all about Jordan's just saying, none of this has shit to do with me. The default judgment if they don't respond. Yeah.
Not sure if they would all be in the same trial either or 3 separate ones. Can't remember.
I feel like they're all on the paper, so I would think it's all the same. So 53, the answering defendant hereby realleges and incorporates every response set forth in paragraphs 1 through 42. This answering defendant denies generally and specifically each and every allegation set forth in paragraph 54 of the complaint as they pertain to him and lacks of information and belief as to any other allegations. 55. I mean, basically all this is him just denies. 59. The answering defendant hereby realleges and incorporates every response set forth in paragraphs 1 through 42. Hi, craziness. Yeah, I mean, so I think Itai did most of the computer stuff, like the streams and all that. So I don't know that Jordan necessarily knew how they titled the streams and stuff. I don't know how Kick works. Some people told me you don't make the title for Kick. Now, I have never been on a platform where that is the case, but yeah. Yes, exactly, Kayl1e. They have to prove it. He will have to prove it. It's not on them to provide, prove that they didn't do it. He has to prove that they did it. So 62 lacks the knowledge. 63 denies it. Let's see what those were. Oh, this is about... Okay, so... Oh, this is when okay. So the 61, 62, 63 is when they were on the ski trip and Jordan wasn't even there. That was Itai and Bree.
But they labeled the stream.
That's what I would think. So when they showed Danny's family, he's saying that they showed them against his will, basically. And Jordan's like, I didn't have anything to do with that. I don't know nothing about that. I wasn't there. 65 lacks the knowledge. Lacks the knowledge, lacks information and belief. I'm a mod for
The
Bree.
clips get named by users who create them on Kayl1e.
There, and it names as she's streaming. I don't know. She has no clue. That is weird, though, the things that it picked to name the stuff. I want to know why Valo was left out of that trip. Oh, it gets named by the people who create. Interesting. That's even weirder, though, that somebody did that. Denies down here. Let's see. Lacks the information all the way to 67. 68. He denies it. 69. He denies it. Let's see. Okay, let's see what 68 and 69 are. He basically, so the ones above that, he's saying that he don't know nothing about Danny and his family feeling scared or being upset. And then he denies that Danny should get the money. Basically, he's like, I don't know anything about that, but I do know I don't want to fucking give you that money. This whole document is essentially Jordan saying he doesn't know shit about anything, pretty much. He says he doesn't know shit about anything, and he don't know shit about anything, and then the few things he does know about, he wasn't him, didn't do it. Denies 71. Defendants engaged in extreme and outrageous conduct by about what? Was she letting tea out? Do we need to go? I need to go see what's going on. But he admits he's an influencer. Yeah. What's she talking about? Defendants engaged in extreme and outrageous conduct by publicly and falsely accusing plaintiff of being a smafficker. So it's, I mean, Jordan's pretty much, this whole thing is just Jordan saying, nah, wasn't me. Mufasa.
You water dance 1 minute. You check Ajura. Water.
Okay. Dance. In the
Oh, here we go
water?
wrong.
What is going on? Okay.